As one of the most beautiful models in the industry, Chanel Iman had no shortage of eligible suitors. In 2008, she was spotted out and about with Ryan Leslie, but in the May 2009 issue of Vogue magazine, she revealed she had moved on and was dating Tyga. She told the magazine that the Rack City rapper bought her first Balenciaga handbag, and they connected on their mutual love for the state of California. In the end, their relationship wouldn't last, and Chanel was then linked to DJ Chris Smith, Kanye West, basketball players J.R. Smith and Jordan Clarkson, and rapper A$AP Rocky. However, none of those men were able to capture her heart. It wasn't until she met football player Sterling Shepard that she was able to experience real love. Here's the truth about their romance. Sterling Shepard was raised in Oklahoma City, and becoming an athlete was something that was ingrained in him. His father, Derek Shepard, was drafted by the Washington Redskins in 1987. His dad later joined the New Orleans Saints before getting signed by the Dallas Cowboys. He retired in 1992, and in 1999, he received an offer to be the wide receivers coach at a university in Wyoming. In the summer before the season started, Sterling's dad left Oklahoma for Wyoming, while Sterling, his siblings, and his mom stayed behind to pack things up and prepare for their big move. Sadly, his dad was keeping a huge secret from their entire family. Sterling wrote for the Players Tribune that doctors diagnosed his dad with an enlarged heart and advised him to not do anything strenuous or anything sports-related. Sterling said his dad took his heart medication as prescribed, but continued about his normal life and his strenuous workouts. A month after his dad moved to Wyoming, and while Sterling and his family were still packing up their belongings in Oklahoma, his dad was playing racquetball one night, which was most likely his third workout of the day, when he had a heart attack and passed away at the age of 35. Sterling was just 6 years old at the time. He told Out Living his father's NFL career was a huge influence on him. He loved the game so much and he wanted to follow in his dad's footsteps and make him proud. He did just that when he was selected by the New York Giants in the second round of the 2016 draft. Playing football wasn't his only passion. He told the website he was always a family man, and he looked forward to starting a family of his own one day. Thankfully, he learned some great lessons from the women in his life, his mother Sherry and his sisters Shelby and Ashley. He said, "I learned about working hard and being able to provide for your family, no matter the circumstances." His mother, who was left to raise Sterling and his two siblings on her own, also taught him how to stay true to himself and to stay grounded no matter how successful he became in life. These principles helped shape him into a well-rounded individual very early in life. Those lessons also came in handy after a chance encounter with Chanel Iman. Despite being only 23 years old at the time, 2 years younger than Chanel, and a newcomer in the NFL, he didn't hesitate to take things to the next level. While other rookies were sowing their wild oats, Sterling was ready to settle down and find true love. Sterling was just a few months into his rookie season with the New York Giants when he was invited to his then-teammate Victor Cruz's 30th birthday party. Located at the Hunt and Fish Club in New York City in December 2016, Sterling saw Chanel from across the room. He had seen some of her lingerie photo shoots in his sister's Victoria's Secret catalogs, but he didn't recognize her right away until one of his friends pointed her out and said he wanted to talk to her. That's when Sterling told him, "No man, let me go talk to her. I'll pay you, bro. You talk to her friend." Thankfully, Sterling's friend agreed. Sterling told Out Living he approached Chanel and asked if she wanted a drink. They talked for the rest of the party, and later they went to an after party at a club where they continued their conversation. Sterling asked her for her number, and then they went their separate ways. But they managed to stay in contact, and soon thereafter, she officially became his girlfriend. Chanel told People magazine when they first met, she was impressed by his appearance. She said he was in a suit and looked so sharp. Little did she know that guy in the suit would turn out to be her best friend and her soulmate. After getting drafted by the Giants, Sterling relocated to New York City. Chanel was living in the Big Apple as well due to her modeling career. He experienced a bit of culture shock as he tried to adjust to life in the city, and thankfully Chanel was there to help him along the way. He also didn't complain when his new girlfriend decided to spruce up his wardrobe. Despite wowing her with the suit he wore on the first night they met, Chanel told the New York Post Sterling's wardrobe was very Oklahoma. Sterling said Chanel helped open his eyes to other fashion styles. She introduced Sterling to California skateboard brands, which took him some time to get used to. On the fashion front, he considered himself a work in progress, but he loves that Chanel has opened his eyes to a different world. Thanks to her, he even follows different fashion brands and publications on Instagram. All the pieces began to fall into place more quickly than either of them could have imagined, and Sterling knew Chanel was the woman he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. On December 1st, 2017, a little over a year after they first met, he took her to a rooftop deck covered in candles with the New York skyline in the background. He got down on one knee and asked her to be his wife, and she said yes. After slipping the rose gold ring on her finger, they attended Chanel's surprise 27th birthday party, where they toasted to their engagement. The following day, she shared the news on her Instagram. In her caption, she wrote, "You are my soulmate, my best friend, my everything. Can't wait to be your Mrs." They didn't waste any time becoming husband and wife. With some help from celebrity stylist Anita Patrickson, Chanel was able to quickly find a ceremony gown and a reception dress by designer Zaher Murad. In March 2018, they wed at the Beverly Hills Hotel in a lavish ceremony. Numerous celebrities made the star-studded invite list, including Gabrielle Union, Tiffany Haddish, Odell Beckham Jr., Joan Smalls, and Jordan Dunn, who also served as a bridesmaid. 5 months after tying the knot, the couple welcomed their daughter, Callie Clay Shepard. Even though Sterling lost his dad at an early age and didn't have a strong male role model in his life, he told Haute Living he was more than ready for fatherhood. He wants to teach his daughter the same principles he learned in life, like how to treat people with kindness and all the teachings he learned from reading the Bible. Going from boyfriend and girlfriend to fiancés to husband and wife and parents in such a short amount of time hasn't been easy. But Sterling has mastered the art of creating balance in their relationship. He and Chanel carve out dedicated time for one another, which is difficult to do with her modeling schedule and his football schedule, but they've been able to make it work. Just a few days after their daughter's first birthday, Chanel and Sterling announced they're expecting baby number 2, and we couldn't be any happier for them. Let us know your thoughts on Chanel and Sterling's love story, and thanks for watching Real Reality Gossip.